What would happen if the legendary Yorichi fought against the entire might of the upper moons? Could he be able to beat each one of them? Being the man who defeated the Demon King and gave him PTSD, I think the odds are totally in his favor. But is fighting one villain the same as fighting all of them at once? Starting with the lowest rank among the upper moons, what consequences do you think would unfold if Yorichi fought against the upper rank 6 Daki, Gyutaro, and Kaigaku? Daki is all about using her beauty and tricks to try and fool her enemies. But hold up, Yorichi's determination is too strong to fall for her games. Daki would come at him real quick, showing off her strength and crazy powers. But Yorichi's sun breathing would cut right through her sashes, and that's a huge threat to her. His attacks will be intense, packing some serious heat, and they would counter all of Daki's attacks. But will she be able to put up a fight? Well, Daki also has impressive regeneration, can manipulate her hair, and share her senses with her brother, which will really put Yorichi to the test. That if he isn't as fast as his speed is sound. As much as Daki has a never-ending sadistic attacks at her disposal, with her alone fighting and without the help of her brother, she would be a piece of cake for Yorichi. Now, let's dive into Gyutaro, her brother, the true upper rank 6. How would he do against the greatest demon slayer that ever lived? Well, he would probably go all out on Yorichi, but we all know Yorichi. The sun-breathing master will fight back just as hard and wouldn't even break a sweat at all. Their clash will be a show of pure power and skill. Yorichi's sun-breathing gives him an advantage because it's not called the strongest breathing form for nothing, but like all upper rank demons, Gyutaro can take a beating and heal up real fast. However, fighting against Yorichi is another thing. The demon's flesh manipulation and poison generation abilities are surely going to be a hassle for him, especially if he can't find Daki. But will that be enough? Well, knowing Yorichi's experience, he would probably figure out Gyutaro and Daki's weakness and take them out both in one hit. It's important to take note though that it requires decapitating both siblings simultaneously to completely obliterate them. This might be somewhat annoying, but it's nothing to be worried about. If Yorichi had to fight Kaigaku, the replacement of the siblings, however, it would be like a showdown between a master and his buddy gone bad. Kaigaku's jealousy and selfishness due to his self-preservation will certainly be his downfall. Yorichi's crazy sword skills and the power of the sun breathing will go head to head with Kaigaku's messed up thunder breathing combat style, which developed in his blood demon art, giving him the ability to manipulate lightning and electricity. So, will anything interesting happen in this fight? Well, Yorichi will most likely try to convince Kaigaku to go back to the Demon Slayer Corps, and they'll try to turn him back into a human. It's like a fight that's not just about winning, but also about bringing someone back from the dark side. Kaigaku rejects this offer. Well, he would have been better off getting one hit by Zenitsu. Moving on, Gyoko the Upper Moon 5 against Yorichi is something fans don't think about a lot, so what would happen? Well, if Yorichi went head to head with Gyoko, it'll surely be an interesting clash between Yorichi's sun-breathing technique and Gyoko's blood demon art. Gyoko can teleport himself through his vases and set up deadly traps, making him a tough nut to crack, but Yorichi's got some lightning-fast moves, and maybe Gyoko can't keep up. But are we sure about that? Well, Yorichi's blazing hot sun-breathing might even weaken Gyoko's structures, giving him the upper hand, but don't underestimate Gyoko's flesh manipulation and aquatic-themed blood demon art. Yorichi's gotta be quick on his feet if he wants to catch Gyoko before he manages to kill every last swordsmith. This fight is all about strategy and adaptability. Yorichi's gotta figure out Gyoko's moves and come up with a plan to overcome his tricky vases. In the end, seeing how Morichiro was able to solo this guy, Yorichi doesn't have to worry about anything. But how exactly will he win? Well, the outcome of this battle all comes down to Yorichi's ability to outsmart Gyoko and take advantage of his weak points. But seeing that he has Transparent World, which allows him to predict his opponent's movements accurately, he's got the dub. Moving up the Upper Moon ladder, we now have Hantengu versus Yorichi. So how does this crybaby demon go up against the Sigma male? Well, if Yorichi went up against Hantengu, Hantengu would cry a lot, and this fight might have the most scenarios, each with its unique powers and trick-like illusions and transformations. Yorichi's gotta keep his eyes peeled and adapt quickly to find the real Hantengu, using his precise strikes and adaptability to use Transparent World to sniff him out. The multiple Hantengu entities will team up to overwhelm Yorichi, testing his speed and quick thinking. But will this be enough to beat the man who's basically a demon for demons? Well, certainly not, seeing as even in Hantengu's strongest form, Zohakuten was defeated by demon slayers that are far away from Yorichi's level. Yorichi's sun breathing will just slice through Zohakuten's wood manipulation and make short work of those wood dragons and find the small Hantengu, which he'll make demon sushi out of. How about their replacement? How will Nakame fight against Yorichi? Well, if Yorichi went head to head with Nakame, the new upper rank 4, it'd totally be a different showdown. Nakame, with their crazy blood demon art of messing with space, has the power to create and control the Infinity Castle, which makes her a very annoying enemy that Mitsuri and Obanai had trouble with. She can warp anywhere in the castle, trap her enemies, and twist space to her advantage. Yorichi has got to think extra hard about his moves so he doesn't get trapped and waste time, but with his experience, he'll definitely catch up to her sooner than later, and Nakame will just be another number on his demon kill count. Entering the top 3 of the 12 Kizuki, it will be an epic showdown as Yorichi goes head to head with Akaza, one of the top dogs among the upper moons. So, can Akaza put up a fight? Well, Akaza's known for his crazy strength and speed, and he'll surely throw relentless attacks fueled by his blood demon art, but not after he gets scared to death courtesy of Muzan's PTSD. This battle will turn into a jaw-dropping display of pure scale and power, and the animation might be anything better than we've seen before. It's monster against monster, but the blazing heat and blinding light from Yorichi's sun breathing gives him an advantage, as it will mess with Akaza's focus and ability to heal. But hold up, Akaza's no slouch. He's tough as nails and can heal in the blink of an eye. But are you forgetting something? Well, even if he could regenerate faster than the previous Upper Moons, like when he fought Rengoku, Yorichi can stop him from doing that by making his Nichiren sword bright red, which even stopped Muzan himself from regenerating. So in the end, this battle maniac will disintegrate as if he didn't even kill dozens of Hashiras. But we're not done yet. The next demons will probably make Yorichi put in a bit more effort. Or will they? And if you like this video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. So what would it be like if Yorichi fought against the top 2 of the Upper Moon, you ask? Well, I can imagine Doma's got this freezing battlefield on lockdown, cranking up the cold to give Yorichi a real run for his money. But our man Yorichi has got some tricks up his sleeve, and this will ultimately become a battle of ice versus a literal sun. This battle will be a sight to behold, with flames blazing and lighting up the whole place. Yorichi's all about precision and speed, going head to head with Doma's cryokinesis and extraordinary perception. And if you know basic thermodynamics, you'll know who wins. But is Doma going down that easily? Well, Doma's blood demon art is quite a hassle, especially since it affects the environment. Doma's rhyme, Water Lily Bodhisattva, will put up quite a challenge. However, seeing as Yorichi may even be faster than Shinobu and Kano, he can most likely blitz Doma in one fast move. It's gonna be one of the most eye-catching battles for sure, but if Doma's carelessness gets the better of him, he won't even have a chance at releasing his blood demon art. Lastly, we're going to take a look at the battle that never finished. Brother against brother, Yorichi versus Kokushibo. We all know the answer to this one, but what if Yorichi fought against the current Kokushibo, who had more than enough time to improve his swordsmanship? Will he be able to alter the outcome? Well, it's safe to say that it wouldn't change a lot. Of course, Kokushibo won't get demolished like he did the last time they faced off, but Yorichi's in his prime, and now he's even meaner than ever. Take note that Yorichi almost killed Kokushibo even when he was on the verge of dying because of old age, and the only reason Kokushibo didn't get killed was because Yorichi died because he was too old. But this time he's facing Yorichi, who isn't only old, but is also in his strongest form yet. In a blink of an eye, Yorichi would complete what should have been done a long time ago, and Kokushibo will definitely regret becoming a demon. Now, for the greatest what if for this video. What if Yorichi fought against all of them at once? Well, it would be intense, and it will be one of the greatest battles in all of anime manga. So, let me break it down for you. Each Upper Moon is a force to be reckoned with on their own. They've got crazy abilities that make them formidable opponents. But when these bad boys team up, their combined strength becomes something extraordinary. If they could have located the Demon Slayer's headquarters before the final fight, it's safe to say that the Upper Moons alone could give the demons an overwhelming victory. But will they win against Yorichi? Well, the battlefield would become pure chaos. Yorichi's gonna need to put more work in because he's gonna be facing coordinated attacks from multiple sides. With each Upper Moon using their unique skills to overwhelm him, it's gonna take calculated strikes and lightning fast reflexes to find weaknesses and make the most of those fleeting opportunities in the madness. Now, with Yorichi's technique, this can work in his favor, disrupting the coordination and focus of the Upper Moons. It creates those brief moments where Yorichi can strike back. But here's the thing, it can also make him a big target. Those Upper Moons won't let up, and they'll be coming at him with everything they've got. But we'll leave this to you, the viewers, to decide who'll win this epic showdown. Will it be Muzan's strongest, or will it be the greatest demon slayer that ever lived? Comment down below who you think will win, and of course, you gotta tell us why. But one more thing, have you ever wondered, what if Muzan sent all the demon moons to eliminate the demon slayer cores? Find out in this thrilling video.